G'day everyone, it's Heath and Tiff from You&Me Personalised Property Services, the buyer's agency made for you. And one of the questions that we get asked a lot is about our fees. Not necessarily about how much our fees are, we do get asked that along the track, but who pays the buyer's agent? And the simple answer is the buyer pays the buyer's agent. And why? Because we are there to legally represent the buyer in the transaction. So we are going out, searching for property, going to property, doing videos, reports, analytics for you on the property or properties, multiples, and we are relaying information back to you, the buyer. We're also doing all your negotiation, all your recommendations for your broker, your settlement agent, your pest and building inspections, any other inspections that you may have, and all the way down the chain to settlement. So we're obviously not your broker, we're not your settlement team, but we get them cracking into gear if they're not cracked into gear, and we make sure that the settlement is a smooth process. And the biggest factors are, saving you time and stress. And obviously the network of selling agents that we do have, we're saving you money. And in a market like this in Brisbane, it's absolutely crazy. So every time you spend 3 months looking, you're going to cost yourself another 5% of property cost. So you can do the maths on that, on how much it's actually going to cost you if it takes you 3 months or 6 months to find a property. And we've known clients that are still looking after 9 months and said, hey guys, we should have used you 9 months ago. But Tiff, why would a buyer want to pay a buyer's agent to look for a property for them?
Look, there's so many reasons really. And it kind of all comes down to the buyer's specific circumstances as to why they would get the most value. So, for example, if you're an investor and you're living interstate, you don't know the markets, or you might not know the markets here. So apart from just assisting to actually source the property, we can also work with you to understand where good areas are for you that suit your overall investment needs. So there's a lot of value in that, because if you do purchase the wrong property for yourself, there is a lot of in and out costs with property. So it's quite easy to burn 50 grand just in your stamp duties and going into the property, and then another, about the same when you sell the property with real estate agents' fees. So you don't want to sell the property prematurely. You want to buy an asset that meets your needs.
Sorry, what about if I'm local? Why would I use a buyer's agent?
Yeah. So if you're a local person, you might have been looking for a long time. You might not have. You might have just started. But again, it's kind of like, that sort of adage, my foot hurts, I'm going to jump on the internet and go and try and figure out what's wrong. No, you go and see a doctor, because that person knows what's going on and they can actually provide you with information, as opposed to sending you down rabbit warrens. So, we think if you're a local buyer, we can make your process incredibly efficient. We work with lots of local buyers, and we usually find that they've given it a crack themselves and they've spent 6 months looking for property and they haven't found anything. So sometimes the value in a buying agent can be just those frank and honest conversations with our clients about what we can actually plausibly achieve for them in their budget. The question is, are you looking to buy a property, or are you looking to look for a property for a long time? So we can assist our clients to make good decisions that actually get them into the market.
Another one I have, going on local buyers is a time factor. Like, we do this, give or take, 24/7. So we have the ability to go to private inspections, home opens at Tuesday at 10:30 in the morning, where most local buyers do not.
Yes,
you're in
absolutely.
a 9 to 5 job, you're in a
Yes.
FIFO job,
Yes.
you're traveling, it doesn't really matter where you are. And in a hot market, time is of the essence.
Yes.
Another big thing that I find about local buyers is you've seen the market rise from, I'm just making stuff up here, but an average of 700,000 to 900,000 as an average here in Brisbane, and you think, oh my God, it's too much, it can't go up any further. Well, guess what? You were saying that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You're going to be saying it again in another year, and you do need that level head with macro and micro economics to be able to explain to you why the market's going up, down, inside out, back to front, or in a lull. So, there's another couple of reasons there why a local buyer would use a buyer's agent as well. And you've got to see a buyer's agent as an investment rather than a cost, because you could be your own doctor, but you go to the doctor, you spend your $80 on a doctor because you're getting the professional advice. You're getting the professional representation in your body. You use a selling agent or a lawyer for multiple different reasons as well. So we're no different. Why would you go and spend $1 million and not get representation when you go to a lawyer, you spend $5,000, you get representation? It just makes no logical sense. Why people aren't seeing this as an investment, or some people aren't seeing it as an investment. So it absolutely is. And they're great. There's many more reasons why you would use a buyer's agent, whether you're local, interstate, or overseas. We bought for people in Texas and everywhere around the globe as well, Sweden. But if you want to know more information, how we can specifically help you and tailor the journey for you, please pick up the phone, give us a call, text us, jump on the internet and search us. But until next time, happy investing.